Yo, top of the morning, first and foremost, all praise to the Most High. First and foremost, all praise to the Most High. Without the Most High, we wouldn't be able to make these videos. Without the Most High, y'all wouldn't be able to watch it, man. I'm back at y'all service once again, man. Yo, y'all could donate too, man, to the Cash App, man. A lot of y'all get a lot of game. Y'all could donate too, man, and show love, man. Y'all could donate at Dolo Gang 09. DOLOGANG09, man. That's the Cash App, man. Y'all can donate, man. Only y'all can, a little cup of coffee and a bagel, man. It won't hurt y'all, man. I'm giving y'all game, giving y'all time. Like, come on, man. Y'all can show love back, man. When y'all donate, that's showing me that y'all getting information and that y'all appreciative. But anyway, got a story for y'all, man. I know I got another story, man, to tell, man. This is on game, man. Alright, I remember one day I was, this is one of my relatives, man. I love my whole family, man, but this is one of my relatives, or whatever, you know what I mean? I love her, but, you know, there's a story on how I learned game as well. One day, one of my girl relatives, I ain't gonna tell you who it was, whether it's an aunt, whether it's a niece, whether it's a sister, whether it's a cousin. I can't tell y'all that, man, but it was one of my female relatives, right? One day we was in a crib or whatever, and make a long story short, she had a main boyfriend or whatever, and the main boyfriend, you know, she liked him. He was a good dude. He was alright, you understand? But he was just like a pushover. And the female relative that I was dealing with, the female relative that was dealing with this dude, he was she was like running over him. She was like wilding. I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. She was straight wilding on him. And through the whole midst of that, she was dealing with another dude while she was dealing with him. She's actually cheating on him. You understand? So, yeah, she was cheating on him. And, you know, I mind my business, man. When it comes to anybody, like even like some of my friends, whatever going with your girl, when it comes to girls and money, you can't really mess with a lot of people, bro. Especially when it comes to chicks. When a guy dealing with a chick and he's deeply in love, or he's hypnotized, or he under the sex magic spells, leave that dude alone, bro. So when it comes to women, I don't really get myself involved. I don't get myself involved, whether it's a family member, or it's one of my you understand, close bros. So anyway, you know, my cousin juggling a few dudes. Besides him, he was just the main dude. So one day, my cousin was talking to one of the dudes she was dealing with, and the dude that she was talking to wound up pulling up or whatever. And me and my boy cousin, we was macking and chilling, you know, chopping it up. And we see what's going on. Me and my boy cousin, we see what's going on. We chopping it up. So we already knew what was going on. So the female relative that I was talking about, she had one dude, it wasn't the main dude that she was chilling with. It was like the side dude or whatever, but she was feeling the side dude more than the main dude, right? So make a long story short, the main dude wound up pulling up out of the blue. He had a car. Her side dude he lived close to where we lived at the moment. Where I lived at, the dude that my female relative was dealing with, he lived close by where I used to live at, or whatever. So the female relative that I was dealing with, the female relative that was dealing with this dude, me and my cousin, my boy cousin, we watching and we sees everything that's going on. So we in front of the building, and the female relative, I think she was in a crib with the other guy. So me and my boy cousin, we chilling, and her main dude pull up on the block. So I didn't want to make it obvious and go in there and give her the heads up. Because at least I would have gave her like an eye blink, or I would have said something, just give her a heads up. I wouldn't have gotten her, I would at least gave her a heads up. That's the least I would have done to her. Because you know, that's family. You know you're going to hold your family down regardless of the fact. So make a long story short, the main dude wound up catching her, seeing them. They didn't fight or whatever. I think the dude must have just walked off because the side dude knew about him. So the dude wound up leaving, and the main boyfriend, you know, he felt some type of way. He was mad. He was crying. He felt he was hurt. So where my female relative was sitting at, it was diagonal to my room. Where I was sitting at, I could see her talking to her main boyfriend, like diagonally. It's like I'm sitting here, and the female relative room was over there. Cause after everything went crazy, me and my cousin we went in our room just in case. You know, when dudes is mad, they want to try to violate and put their hands on chicks. So it's like I was just around just in case it get nasty, and I would have definitely fixed them all the way up. You know what I mean? So I'm sitting in the room, you know, I'm ear hustling, just making sure I don't hear no commotion. Cause you know when a dude hurt, you know, he spaz out. And I done been in a situation where I'm mad, and so I understand, man. I understand, dude, man. You understand? And I'm not condoning, okaying, like hitting people, but when you upset sometimes, you don't think. And that's a part of growth when you do get upset and you think. So, I'm listening, and you know, they arguing, and he wound up, I think he had his car double parked. So the main boyfriend like, yo, I heard him tell her that he's gonna go outside and move the car, and he coming back. So when he went outside to move the car, I looked back in the room and I see my female relative, she was crying. So I'm looking, I'm like, so when I look at her crying, she realized that I was watching her, and she starts laughing. She was like sticking her tongue out, like she got away with it. So I didn't understand. Like, I'm like, hold on, how you could get caught, fake cry, you got caught red-handed, fake cry, and then your main boyfriend believed you, cause he was believing her. I was hearing him in the room before he actually moved the car. He was believing her, like, oh, okay, don't let it happen again. And everything was like she got off scot-free. It's like somebody commit a murder on camera, and the judge tell him, oh, nah, it wasn't you. You could leave you free. It was like something like that. So when I seen that, that was like a mental note that stuck in my head. And I didn't understand. I couldn't fathom that. I couldn't really understand. I'm like, hold on, how you could just change like that? And this is my female relative that I love. I love all my family. So when I seen this, I'm like, I was like puzzled. I couldn't get it together. Like, I was like, wow, like it was like a shock and a surprise. So when I looked back in the room and she did all the funny faces and sticking her tongue out and laughing and everything, I was like, you just got caught. You was crying, but it was all fake tears. Like, it's called crocodile tears. It was a book. I'm gonna let y'all know. It was a book. Make a long story short, I don't know the name of it, but what happened was, it was a crocodile. Now we all know crocodiles are aggressive animals. They're aggressive carnivores. So the book, what happened was, the crocodile was crying, and he cried to lower the prey in. And when the prey actually came to him, actually what happened, the crocodile came and snatched them and killed them. So the crocodile tears means that when they cry, they put your guards down. You understand? So this is another tactic that I had to learn. So like I tell y'all this, man, the whole moral of the story is this, is that she could, a female, a succubi female, whatever you want to call it. And I'm not going to try to exclude, you understand, the family members. If you're a succubi, whether if you're family or not, it is what it is. You understand? Let's call a spade a spade. I don't exclude, you understand, family members in it if you are who you are. Period. You understand? And that's just what it is. So when I seen her do the fake cry and act like she was hurt, I was surprised about it. I was like, wow, like this is different. And I kept a mental note. So the whole point I'm getting across to you guys is that they will shapeshift on you. And when she's crying, don't believe when she cries, because that's a tactic that they use to get what they want to get or to get away. Remember that. When you see somebody fake, a female crying and she's busted, leave her. If you see a fake crying for nonsense, leave her, because that's for you to feel guilty and have sympathy. And at the end of the day, she's gonna that's for her to feel sympathy and to lower your defenses. And once your defenses lower, that's the mechanism that they use. So y'all gotta be on point, and y'all gotta listen to the story and focus on the story. So when that happened, me and my male cousin, we were just looking like, yo, this is crazy. Like, it was like a learning lesson. So I tell you guys, this is that every time you go through something with a female, whether she cheat on you, whether she leave you, whether she played you, no matter what she's done to you, learn from it, bro. Because it's a lesson out of all these things that you can learn. It's a lesson, bro. And once you pick up the lesson, that's how you win. It's a lesson, fellas. And once you get the lesson in your mind, that's how you win. That's the goal. That's all I want to explain to you guys. Y'all hear me? So like I said again, it's never a loss. We all got hurt. We all got done dirty. That's natural. In order for you to get done dirty, the best of the best got done dirty. But the thing I explain to you guys, this is that females are elite. Most of these women out here, they got PhDs in manipulation. So they're already ahead of the game since they wee little. When they young, they got guys hitting on them and young. A lot of women got molested, so they're already ahead of the game when it comes to dating. Because when they're young, they got their mother pedophile boyfriends is watching them and they start feeling themselves. You know what I mean? But the thing y'all don't understand is that is a dysfunction. This is why women is promiscuous, because they got turned out young, and now they looking for that hit. It's like a drug. You follow? So y'all gotta be on point with the sex magic. Like some of my videos, I tell y'all about that. The sex magic. And once you know all these things and you're aware, it's just preparation. Once you're prepared, the game is won. And that's all I explain to you guys. All you have to do is prep yourself for dealing with chicks. I'm not saying don't deal with them, but know how to deal with them. And once you learn them, like I tell y'all in all my videos, it's two things with a female. Either you can love them or understand them. You can't do both. Y'all follow? So I love you guys, man. Keep being great, man. All praise to the Most High. Without the Most High, I wouldn't be able to make these videos. Without the Most High, y'all wouldn't be able to watch them, man. Peace and blessings, man. Have a great weekend, man. You guys are amazing. You guys are great. Keep being amazing, man. And like I said, look at these videos so y'all can be stronger mentally. And once you're strong mentally, the game is won. Like I tell my son, the world is ran by strong minds, not strong bodies. So once you got your mind together and you know what you're dealing with, the game is won. You can focus more on your body. You can focus more on how you dress. You can focus more on your appearance. You can focus more on God. These are the things when you wipe women out your brain. And when you wipe women out your brain, they want you more. But you deal with them when you ready. You understand? Whenever you feel like dealing, that's the game. She don't deal with you when she's ready. You deal with her when you're ready. If she go, she go. Fuck her. She gonna leave anyway. And it's just pussy. You can get pussy anywhere. Alright? Keep being great. Excuse my language. All praise to the Most High. Peace and blessings. A million salutes to you guys, man. Keep being amazing, man. Alright? A million salutes.